Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Project Zomboid. Join me now, taking a truck out into the riverside to see what we can find. Gotta get that loot, maybe a better car, something, more food. I know I am running low on a little bit of food, so that's gonna be one of the goals. And in between episodes, I did bring a generator out here. Drive right into the garage awning. I brought a generator out, the little tiny blue one, hooked it up. I filled up the tanker. I filled up the little gas one. So we are stocked pretty good on gas for right now. But I want to head a little bit deeper into Riverside, and I actually am going to jump into Spiffos to gather all that ketchup, because, you know, can't go wrong with gathering ketchup in a post-apocalyptic world. So, a whole lot of rotten burgers and fries. Like, I really want to get the cooking going. There's a lot of things I want to get. I'm gonna get cooking going. I'm gonna get welding going, so I can put like the police bull bar and the lethal bull bar on the front of the Mustang and really have some fun and fix things. And I can fix the cars with welding, and like there's so much stuff. And I want to get the cooking to make the food that gives you the well-fed buff for long. There's so much I want to do, but all that stuff takes forever. But at the time of this recording this video, I added another mod to the play called Build 42 They Knew. Now what this does doesn't retcon the lore, because the lore is very vague about what they knew and who knew what. But out here out in Knox County, you will find special hazmat suited zombies, and on them they will have either the cure, a vitamins, or an injection, an inhaler to prevent being infected, to cure the infection, or to lengthen its time before it takes hold. And yeah, just having that is pretty cool. That's why I wanted to add it. You never know what you're going to find. But anyway, back to what we're doing. We are visiting a school, and I'm going to go quiet for a while because checking this place out is eerie as hell. I don't know if it's just the school in general, but man, looting this place, looking for the library, gave me so much chills and made me so on edge in a video game that I don't even have words for it. So I'm gonna go quiet a little bit as I loot this. Having that zombie hit me at the door was actually a welcome sight. I was like, yeah, this is like really getting under my skin. And at this point, when I'm like, all right, I really need to find a library. I need to get the hell out of this building. This is way too much. It may be different when it's lit up, but this whole flashlight and it being completely empty and like not even looted, it's very, very creepy. Very creepy. I'm like, I know there's a library in here somewhere. The 2 sacks of clay, they would be pretty helpful, but like hell, I'm coming back here. It's just creepy. Like the whole kids' rooms and stuff like that. It's just, yeah. I'm like, I really need to get the hell out of here. I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think I found it. Yep, there's the library. Junior turret drawings. Can you imagine what that is? I think that's for like the 9mm and 7.62 and stuff like that. Which is the one I'm hunting for. Like all these mods I put on I want to play with, but the amount of stuff you gotta hunt for is ridiculous. And levels in welding and metalwork that you need. I am finding 1 or 2 books. I did find a lot of literature books. My character never really gets bored though, because I have the boredom tweaks mod, which just changing inventory or running around does not get you bored. So that kind of helps. It kind of reverts it back to build 41, I think. I never played build 41, so like I bought the game on right to unstable branch. I didn't even try out 41. But found what I was looking for and got the hell out of Dodge. Screw that building. That is way too creepy on many levels. Oh my god, I might as well take care of this guy. Rogue straggler. I need to go through my keys and just put the essentials on the rubber ducky. I have so many keys on that a lot of the vehicles are long gone. But I still have the keys. And I have no headlights. Doesn't help. Exploring at 11 o'clock at night. Or 10 o'clock at night. Almost 11. The Gigamart. I do want to hit the Gigamart up at some point. Here's the victims of the Mustang. Going through the apartment complex, and there's a dozer. But going through the apartment complex, that's going to be a hell of a feat. You know how many loot containers to search in there? It's probably, hopefully, good loot. Or it's a complete waste of time. One of the two, but still. I need to get myself some, like, good gear. And be very proficient with the weapon. I need to do some testing to see if I can add the simple silencers back. Stuff like that. But it's locked, which sucks. Nice trailer with 268. So I'm like, never know. I got a collection going. Back at the other house, might as well bring up the collection here. and actually do something where I should be doing from the start, which I haven't been. Marking the frickin' map. Dozer. And I'm like, wait, you know what? It's pretty dead here. Let me do something. Actually thinking smart, I pulled the headlights out of the taxi and put them in the truck. Which is a very mild impressed, a very small but a big brain move by me. Yes, headlights do attract zombies, but hey, at least I can see now, so that's what matters, I guess. Gigamark looks looted, but the shelves still show stuff, so there might be good stuff at the Gigamart. I know there's a magazine rack, which actually gets me more excited than the food, but yeah. Time to take the truck back, take the trailer back, just do the loot unload of Project Zomboid. I do miss the other cabin because I can actually use all the buildings, but I didn't even use all the other buildings. But just the fact that I can go 4 minutes and be in this town or to the interstates and disappear. I don't have to drive for 40 minutes IRL through bushes to get the hell out of the place. The McCoy estate, in my eyes, is a place that you don't have to leave. There's farming, there's agriculture, like, well, that's the same thing, but animals, like animal farming, if you bring them with you. There's fishing, there's the fishing dock with the lake. You build, and there's a rain collector outside. You can pretty much don't have to leave there. So I do the inventory sort and sleep till like 6 o'clock. And now that I actually can see stuff, it is daytime and I can dismantle. Now I look at the generator. Generator's not bad. It's only 79%, but I'm like, I want to do, it's kind of for my own experimentation. Using scrap electronics is how you fix it. And I want to know, is it like 1% per one scrap electronics, or is it like 2% per scrap electronics? I want to know the ratio of it. And it's like one scrap electronic for like, it seems to be like 1 to 3%. And you can repair it up to max of 99. You can just sit there and keep wasting electronics, but it's 99%, which is actually pretty damn good if you ask me. But I'm like, all right, it needs fuel. Let me grab the can out of the Mustang and fill it up. All right, generator filled, tank filled, back into the trunk of the Mustang. And now I was like, you know what? I want a chicken coop. And I have the carpentry for it. I just need to go get the planks and get some nails. And I have the planks in this cardboard box. Okay. Grab some nails and make a nice chicken coop so I can get the eggs and have a replenishable food source. And I think it's coded right now. You don't need to feed chickens. I saw that in a short. I don't know if it's got patched, but I do a quick scour and pick up the chicken grapplings and the feathers. I think the feathers are used for something. I seen it once, but I'm like, I don't remember what I clicked on. But yep, we got ourselves a chicken coop. And I'm like, you know what? Let's clean up the animal pen a little bit, chop down the trees, and gather all the twigs and stuff that are in the pen, just to clean it up a little bit and give more space for grass to grow. I don't know if it matters. Still figuring out the mechanics. It's weird that the cows haven't got pregnant again. They were pregnant at the other place. I brought them here, and they just stopped being pregnant. They didn't produce a calf and stopped producing milk. I don't know what happened, if the update reset everything. I don't know if a mod is conflicting. I have no idea what happened. But we got some eggs. They cook super fast. It's nice. They don't take away that much hunger, which is why I wanted to push on to get better cooking. And this is the junior turret design. I kind of like it in this mod. You read the book, you learn it. Looks like my right foot has a hole in it again. I go through a lot of shoes on this character. But you can read the book, which teaches you the plans, but then you as the player, can open it up and see pictures. I think that's pretty freaking cool. I thought the 9mm would be like a pistol and a turret. No, the 9mm is a freaking minigun. I thought those were 5mm, or is that a different game I'm thinking about? Anyway. It's time. Every day I've been training mechanics to get my mechanic skill up so I can actually start doing stuff and repairing things on these cars without taking forever. And you're going to see a little bit of a jump here where who wants to see me go round and around of a car? Now, what I'm looking at is a part of the mod, another mod I installed about lights. You can make your own makeshift lights. And this makes a light switch. I was thinking if I can make a light switch, maybe the lights in the building will work, because apparently the switches on the walls are not working. Which is highly disappointing and very frustrating. But I don't have the electrical skill for it. I realized that I need level 3. And I need more electrical wiring. So I kind of just shove everything into one place so it's here. And I can use the tabletop as a surface if I have it. So that is that. But I head back out to survey. And a little bit of a jump here. Look what I found in a dresser. Not one. 2 police bull bars and a spiked leather forearm. As you can see it on my character there with the spikes coming out. I didn't realize it removed my watch, but it did. But 2 police bull bars and a nightstand vanity dresser. I don't get it. But there's another. The next house I go into is why I'm inserting this clip in to the video. I didn't think these were in the game, but I realize now I really need to look and pay attention. But just watch as I loot this house. Alright, the window's already almost every window's busted. Hop in through the window. I pick up the glass because I know there's a couple things that need broken glass. Don't ask me why, but they do. Gathering cooking supplies, like saucepans and stuff like that. Food. Can't go wrong with fruit jam. And VHS tapes. I wouldn't mind trying to collect them. I really need to hit that VHS store in town. Don't think it's going to net anything, but it's there. Not finding nothing, not finding nothing. But when I come out of the bedroom, my mouse is over. You see in the corner? It's loose floorboards. And there is a full freaking arsenal in there. We pick up the normal video. I'm back in more. I'm gonna struggle. The long town. The van. Yeah, I picked it up outside the electrical building. The other van died, or the truck died, so I grabbed this van, and this van is dying. But I'm like, I really want that high weight van, so I decided to go back to the town to pick it up. And I realized after watching my own footage back, I left books and supplies in this van. I kind of just hopped in the dozer and took off. Like well, dozer doesn't really have that much of a storage capability. So we come back to this town to pick up the van. That's a way bigger gas tank too. Very thirsty gas tank. I put 3 cans of gas and I drained the van, this other van, and put it in that van, and it still doesn't do anything for the gas tank. It is insane the amount of gas that van holds, which is why I really want to repair it, because that is amazing. The weight on it, yeah. I want to put some armor on it using the vehicle specialization mod. There's a lot of stuff I want to do. But again, I need welding. Welding. And apparently the only way to train that is putting plates on your house, which I may need to do. It has less than a quarter. We'll leave it. You never know when I need an emergency fuel if I ever come back down here. And I do. I want to loot all this place the best I can. But another thing I want to grab in this strip town is there was a generator on wheels. It looks like it has floodlights attached to it. I just gotta find it. There's a nice looking camper, and I passed the generator, but I was too busy dodging zombies to take notice. So I get, I'm like, yeah, this is way too high. I need to turn around and go back down. I do find it, and we head home with it. I picked the worst times to drive and grab food and all kinds of stuff. I was going to grab the camper, but I do find what I'm looking for, which is this tow behind generator. And then I just, as I'm driving on cruise control at 50 miles an hour in a zombie apocalypse, doing inventory management, which probably not the best idea, but I do it anyway. But as I'm driving, and those of you who don't make it this far, I'm thinking about recording these in real time instead of doing the time lapse at 2x, 3x speed and just doing a voiceover. Let me know which one you, if you care, you can leave a comment or whatever. But yeah. Alright, so we're getting the generator back home, which I do find out what it is. I can see where it's helpful, but not helpful. because you can't hook this to the back of the tanker truck, but you can tow it, ditch it, and then leave again, which is nice. I don't know if this has like an increased range. I do some testing, like I put it next to the other trailer and stuff off camera and try it out, and I don't notice a difference. But also a couple lamps I was trying don't have any light bulbs in it, and I find that out at a later date. But it's cool that it has a gas tank, big, but it has a battery charger built right in it, which is really, really nice. And spotlights that I tried, but don't really light up. And this thing, by the time I got home, hitting things is down to 483. It's like 200 pounds less, or almost. It's totally a disappointment. And I have the rig hooked to the flatbed because I'm thinking about going to get the other dozer. But yeah, or just taking that dozer and having fun in that strip town. But I'm thinking, like, how can I gotta take a little baby generator somehow so I can fill this thing up with fuel from the gas station in the middle of town after I'm done murdering everything. I don't know, but I do look at the dozer for the first time, and this dozer is really beat up. Really, really, really beat up. The hood's shot. Everything's like a 20-some percent, 30%. Yeah, I'm like, okay, maybe I do need to go get the other dozer. But the other dozer's locked, which sucks. But, so I'm like, alright, let me refill the dozer with fuel and get ready for whatever that action is I'm gonna do with it. What I should do, since I know where a dozer is close to home, I should load this dozer up, go on a nice road trip to Guns Unlimited, take care of the parking lot with the dozer, and then get some good guns. Maybe that's the play. I don't know. But yeah. But that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Until the next one. Later.